We're back. More Monster Hunter World. It has felt like a while. It has been a while. That looks good. All right. Last time, on some Monster Hunter World, created a new character. And I'm glad I did. It took quite a bit of getting back to the basic gameplay mechanics, starting a new character, getting back through a little bit, and actually came back to a character I started quite a while ago and actually beat the game on. The only character I've beaten the game on, the main storyline. Got Iceborne, and I've gotten into that just a little bit. Some really cool armor sets. I'm currently working with the dog, which seems to be a set that it can be a little bit generic with weapon sharpness, but I think it's set up for making the dual blades really shine. I think it's a set really catered for that. And these are the dual blades. These are the Odogren set dual blades, and some of the other dual blades look very good, but these particularly look very good. And I have been trying to get this fitness charm upgraded. I'm gonna do one of two ways. I can either get a gold Wyverian print and buy a Daura gem, or hunt a Daura enough that I get a gem, which is a rare drop, which I've been trying to do. I've probably killed Tush 5 to 10 times, and it hasn't dropped yet. Like, maybe about... It's probably been about 7 times, hasn't dropped yet. I want to say it's like a 10 to 15% drop rate. So... But I'm going after a tempered Anjanath. I didn't get into the tempered stuff too much. I got through the main storyline and got away from it for a while, because then I was seeing kind of the New Game Plus feature, or just kind of recreating harder and harder monsters. So I was like, okay, I get the formula, and it didn't have that much to make me stick with that in-game content at the time. And with Iceborne coming back, I've waited quite a while to come back to this game. Where's Anjanath? There you are. So a tempered version of him is going to be a much harder version. He's weak to water. Okay, let's see if I have a pair of water slicers. Ice on there. Blast. I do not, but I think ice was the second. Ice was pretty good. That's a... Ooh, those will give me a defense bonus if I use those. How was he on blast? Nice. Only 1 star on blast, and then 2 on ice. Okay, I'll go with the ice ones. That will be good. Between getting back into this game, and then Dauntless recently, it's been all about learning to gear up specifically for each monster or behemoth. Let's see, what does this do? Reduces max stamina depletion. I would rather get the... I will put fire resist in here, because this bad boy spits fire. And I think I have another one. Maybe not. Just 1 fire resist. Okay, and I'm gonna go fire resist. What do I have in here? Oh, this stuff overwhelms me. Okay, let's go with a level 4. And... duration of some effects. Prevents knockback. Yes, I want that in there. That's very good. Yes. Okay. And getting Iceborne going, they have this layered set that when I go over to sell something. Celiana? Is that the name of this place? So yeah, Celiana. I get that layered armor set going because it looks kind of cool. Okay. Let's see how capturing a tempered Anjanath goes. This was an investigation. Faint 2 times, time expires or target is slain. Usually kind of in there. I'll go to the regular one. I didn't do a whole lot of the tempered, so this is kind of diving in a little blind. What's new? That's where all the fun's at.
That's alright, pickle.
In Palico. That's right, we set... Oh yeah, there's so many things. Okay. I want to go with the fireproof mantle. That'll help me nullify some fire damage. Alright, what's this guy? I know he's like the T-Rex. Will attack anything. Oh good. Spits fiery blasts from its mouth. Utilizing a unique organ in its throat, focusing attacks on its throat will make battling it much easier. So that throat is probably breakable. I'm using dual blades, which are going to be a lot more of a slicing. They probably could go the mace, which I was using quite a bit and having a lot of fun with. The hammer. Those are kind of the two weapons I've spent the most time with last couple of weeks. Past week and a half or so. Oh man. They always do this. Instead of actually taking me to a camp, they'll throw me like somewhere, sometimes like right on top of the monster. It doesn't start combat right away, but it will if we don't leave the area quickly. So I just go back to camp and do this so I can get all my stats. Okay, Guna. No, I want to... How do we manage Palico equipment? I guess we got to go in here. So he's pretty weak to blast. We'll stack up on ice, and then he does fire damage here. So, oh yeah, that's the best. Manage these by rank. Okay, that's very good against fire. Yeah. $70 and $35. That's also... Why is that all the way over there if I'm sorting by rank? Maybe the rarity is bringing those up higher. Good looking stuff. Okay, we've got double double ice weapons, so we should be able to get off an ice status effect, hopefully. Is that max level proficiency now? Because I think this, yeah, this got all the way up to level 15. So I want to keep leveling up that Vigor Wasp spray. That's very good. I was actually having a little bit of a hard time with... Well, I think I just tried him one time or so. Tigrex, the newest monster type I've come across. And he was just doing a ton of physical damage, like an overwhelming amount of physical damage. Even with some upgraded Iceborne gear, so... I am trying to get more used to this playstyle. I switched over to the dual blades very recently, and I want to upgrade the fitness gem, which allows a lot less stamina depletion from dodging, or I think stamina consumption overall, maybe. What is that? Or is it? It's Constitution. It contributes to such as evading. So I would get this up to, this whole set would actually have +4 to Constitution, which would be very helpful against Tigrex. The very fast, aggressive monster. Nearly said behemoth. Dung. I could pick it up because if I fling this in someone's face, it'll make them run away, usually. If our boy gets in any turf wars, I can scare someone off with some shit to the face. It's funny how that does that. Alright, how's my combat sound looking? Good levels. Good. There you are. Sees you. I need to capture this guy. Which, with the temperate, I have no idea how hard this guy's actually gonna hit. It'll be interesting. Okay, you're gearing up for a big fight. Yep. Okay, damage is pretty low actually, which is good. This is going back to the difficulty level at around the time of the end game of the main game before Iceborne expansion. The cues I'm looking for the capture are getting him limping, and then he will be good to capture, weak enough to capture. Oh yeah, the clutch claw is a thing now. I'm still getting used to that. That was, I put like 140 hours in without clutch claw, and then, okay, so this is like a turf war. I'm gonna hold on to that Vigor Wasp till I really need it. Oh, so much stagger. Man, I really need to get some stagger gems. That is I watched a little Iceborne guide because I felt so out of touch jumping into this game, and they recommended getting some anti-stagger decorations to set, and absolutely see why. I can't think of a monster that doesn't cause some stagger effects. Get out of here, man. I think I'm just gonna use the stung pod and try and scare this guy off. Basils are a bit annoying with all the blast skills they drop. There we go. Take some shit in the face. This is gonna be a lot of research points. Davis! Hey man, how are you? High men, addressing all men everywhere. You're good? Awesome. What have you been up to? I was watching the little bit of the LCS over the weekend, the League Championship, League of Legends Championship stuff. That was a lot of fun. Haven't played that in years. Made me want to play a little bit, but I was one game at a time that I haven't played in a while, and Monster Hunter World is in that top spot right now. Get out of here, Basil. So I guess on a timer he's gonna move locations. Maybe Basil did a big diesel geese, did a big hit on him, and got his damage meter going for going to the next location. Yes. Give me that. Okay, he is a little... It's been a while since I've fought a lot of these guys. Anjanath. We started off with a Jagras, a Great Jagras with Master rank, and then... Oh, I didn't go to the... Of course I didn't. And we did Puke Master rank. Done. Beatodos. On. This set has the Odagran essence, I feel like, is really designed for the dual blades because the weapon sharpness is very good. that little green protection around the weapon sharpness prevents weapon sharpness loss for a set period of time. Get over here. One of the downsides with the dual blades is the attack range is so short. Man, he is really falling over from those parts broken, which is great. I feel like I'm just gnawing at this guy's ankles, really. Kind of what I'm doing. There we go, he got some fire charge going. Yeah. Okay, let's use the fire mantle. This set has really good fire resist, so that's partly why I picked him as a tempered monster to go after. That's exactly kind of why I picked him. There we go, got a little wound. Nice. Nice staggering. Are we getting you limping anytime soon? Hopefully he starts limping soon and I can capture him. Good. Okay, that canceled demon mode there. It's said to attack his throat, but honestly, I don't even know if I can reach his throat with these little slicers, or the dual blades. Barely. Oh, that basil's back. There's probably a set amount of health where it's like if there's a turf war, they won't kill the monster for like a capture quest or something. Hopefully. Jeez, basils are so aggressive. One of my least favorite behemoths to fight because they just do so much projectiles. I've almost exclusively gone for melee weapon mains, so getting them in a position to hit them is annoying. Nice. Okay, he's limping. Okay, I can capture him. I hope this basil leaves us alone because I don't want to, like... If I trap him and then have a complication with... Damn it, did I get enough trank? Oh, God, I have 2 trank bombs. Hopefully this will be alright here. 2 trank bombs to do the job. Please. Ah, I knew... Man, I knew that basil was going to give me some trouble here. Damn it. Alright, I have to quick travel back to the camp to get... Of course, I forgot to check the box, which has a trap and more trank bombs in it. But I don't know if it would have mattered there. That basil interrupted the shock trap. Damn behemoth turf wars. He's so he's chasing me too out of the Anjanath. That's like actually done a lot of damage to him. He's gonna pick me to go after. What an ass. Still coming. God. I can't have quick travel in this amount of combat, and this guy's not gonna let that happen. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so Anjanath was within damage range for trapping and capturing until I forgot to do one of the most basic of things, which is check the... Just get resources from the box. Get out of here, man. I need to backtrack and go this way. This is gonna be faster. Based on my map. Man, if I was a... That's what it comes down to, is just really wanting to learn. I have a light bow gun that I can use situationally, upgraded for range right now. If I was gonna hunt like basil, especially solo, I would go for a ranged option. Okay, I've got 4 trank bombs and an easy shock trap now, so I think I'll have to do a little bit more damage to him. Get him obviously limping again, because he's probably regenerated some health. He's up. I need to go that away. Nice, okay. I'm glad I took this route. I wasn't sure. I know he's low, but I don't know if he's recovered some health. So I'm gonna lightly damage him here and really try not to kill him. So I can make sure I capture. Whoa. Is he limping again? Come back here, boy. Where'd he go? Did he really go down here? Looks like he'd barely fit through here. Damn it. Yeah, okay, he did go this way. Capture quests, oh my gosh. I feel like these could be made a little bit more easy. I get the whole thing with not having a health bar and everything, but in situations like this where there was a turf war, he got out of the shock trap and out of the capture, and then we were multiply engaging him at this point to make sure he's low enough so I have enough resources to not kill him and have him at the right health range here. I'm always at risk for killing them. Seem to do that more often than not. Jen! Hey there. How are you? I'm gonna hold off DPS and see if they're gonna limp again, because I've come this far. We are what, 15, 20, 25 minutes in. I don't want to have to do this again. I'm gonna lightly DPS and make sure the damage is there to capture. Are you gonna limp? That's why I brought this fireproof mantle. I know, yeah, the cat, like, from the very beginning, like, Kuluyaku is the very first, like, capture quest. Like, I just feel like they could have made this way easier of having a better indication of their health being low and they're at risk of being killed versus they're actually weakened and can be captured. Amount of times, like, if it's an optional, this is an optional. I need to damn, this might not even count. It might be hunt to tempered monsters now that I think about it, and this is capture tempered monster. I'm doing this optionally for a gold Wyverian print so I can make a gem at the melder. And half the time, if it's my choice of an investigation, whether it's a hunt or a slay, I'd definitely go for a slay because it's just like capture quester. I haven't played the older ones. I think they're a little bit before my time. I hadn't even heard of Monster Hunter before Monster Hunter World came out. I was born in '92, so I don't know if it was just the platforms I was playing on or if I was a little young to be playing Monster Hunter Classic. I might have been like 10 when they were... I think the original Monster Hunters came out in the 90s, right? The original Monster Hunter. Oops, stamina. Damn it, where is this guy? Oh, I should just go ahead and abandon this. I have no idea where his health's at, and whatever. Let's try and finish it. Yeah, I was recently looking into the series, like the developers and everything like that. If I recall, the original was in the 90s. Should I just use the easy shock trap and trank him now? I don't know if it'd be enough though. I feel like I'm gonna kill him if I keep attacking him. I'm gonna just go for it. Why can't I set this? And if it's not enough, I'm just gonna leave. And it was a good little warm-up. Okay, there's the shock trap. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm leaving. Oh well. Screw capture quests, man. I hate capture quests. They could have made these. I feel like they could have made these so much easier to do. I don't even know if this would count towards what I need. Anyway. I am warmed up and ready to do other things. This served its purpose. They're a lot quicker in the original series. Yeah, in these, like, they look like, especially a new one, like, I think I'm gonna go after Tigrex here in a little bit. Abandon. Return. They're a lot quicker. Yeah, like I've played a little bit of Dauntless recently over the past couple weeks, and it's one of the things when I was looking at some comparisons between Dauntless and MHW that it's heavily inspired from is the length of a behemoth fight versus a monster fight. And so I'm not surprised in some of the earlier games that they're a lot quicker. It seems like with a lot of the monsters in this game, it's just like I understand they have the multiplayer component to it, and I try and make games like as reasonably difficult as possible. So I try and solo stuff where I can, but some of the monster fights just seem like unreasonable to solo. So a lot of times I'll fire out the flare to do multiplayer, especially if it's a new one that I'm trying to learn, and the amount of damage, how long the fight is, and how difficult it is to learn with first attempts.
We're halfway there.
Yep. Okay, that was... yeah. When it comes down to the capture stuff, it is just... It usually takes me a couple of attempts to get a capture done, unfortunately. Okay. We are restocked. To get this gold Wyverian print that I need for a dower gem, it is... Where are you? Here we go. Hunt 2 tempered monsters. They're not necessarily capture. I don't know if a capture would even count towards that. So... I know, I was just using the hammer for a little bit. For the first time, jumping into Iceborne was the first time really getting into the hammer, and I probably put like a good 10-15 hours on like maining the hammer during that time, and it was a lot of fun. It was very different than I think I was the longsword. I mained the longsword for quite a while, and so this is just a faint one-time condition. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, always firing a flare. I get that for sure. The one thing with the dual blades is the range on them. Speaking of hammers, I've got a Radobon, which means I need to smash him. So blast or lightning. Let's find out. Yeah, I was thinking about kind of maining the dual blades and hammer depending on... So he's weak to dragon and blast. Okay, so I'm going to use Zora Magdaros hammer here. So how far into... I guess if you picked up the games kind of recently, you've been playing some of the originals in the series. Are you in Iceborne yet in Monster Hunter World? I haven't finished Iceborne yet. No, I am very much a noob in Iceborne so far. Power prolonger. That doesn't really affect the hammer though, because it's a charge up. Slugger would be very good. Let's use Slugger. Yeah, and then the Odogran set. It's got like the speed sharpening on it, but it's the best set that I have right now. Oh, you completely finished? Nice. Dang, so you've really gotten into the series then. I don't have too many gripes about the game, but so far, like, kind of switching up between a couple of different playstyles, the way that the armor sets, like, I feel like it's a little tricky, like, early game, like, you know, Iceborne almost functions like a new game plus a little bit, you know, there's like a new game plus element to it, like the tempered monsters kind of thing, but it seems like it's been a little challenging to, like, narrow down a play style and then get into, getting a reasonable amount of gear to like early on to kind of create a play style with the way they do the gear assignment. It's like hunting a whole another monster to be able to craft the armor set, and I mean that's the way it was working, you know, in the original game too, but these monsters are scaling much more difficult with the amount of damage they do. Oh yeah, what's your favorite monster in that game? What was it that has the increase to blast? It was the Brachydios set that I just got. I needed help with that because I literally just switched over to the dual blades and they gave me a Brachydios to fight, and it was just completely shut down melee combat. It was so annoying. I'm on the I'm on Tigrex. I just did Brachydios, a Gobul or Gobule. I don't know. Gobul. Oops. Gobul. Gotta be careful on my Google search here. Gobul, Monster Hunter 3U. Okay, it kind of looks like an do you fight this underwater? It looks like an anglerfish, and it looks like you're underwater here. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, okay. This is Monster Hunter 3U, Monster Hunter 3 Universe or something? So the Brachydios set would actually be really good as a hammer set. What is this? It raises the maximum level of agitator. Has blast resist on it, blast attack, which I've got the Zora Magdaros. Strengthens explosive attacks. I wonder if that would include blast attack. That artillery. I don't know. Good looking set. Okay. I might farm Brachydios to get that set for the hammer. That'd be really good. This is also against fire. Has a little bit of thunder and dragon resist on it. Yeah, I didn't expect ice. Yeah, bad ice, of course. I started working on the Glavenus set a little bit and maximum might. Glavenus looks really cool. I thought that would be really good for the longsword or dual blades, and then I decided to go for the Odogran set for the dual blades. Yeah, Brachydios seems like it would be a good hammer set, or it'd be really good for. What's that +7? We have well, we have 2, so that'd be 3, 5. And 7. Okay, so you actually get +7 from the set, while active grants attack and affinity against large enraged monsters. Wow, okay. was one of the... Okay, that makes me feel so much better because I attempted Tigrex like one time and summoned one person in to help. Or one person came in to help. Hey, Gandalf! Happy Monday. Welcome back. I brought in one person to help and it just seemed stupid difficult. Maybe I should farm Brachydios for this set.
Pickle.
That'd be a really good set to have for the hammer. Because it's got Agitator and a bunch of blast, and yeah, that'd be good. It'd be hard to fight him with a hammer, though. I actually did Brachydios with a light bow gun and summoning help, so I basically played support. Yeah, Tigrex was ridiculous because it was like very long charges. A lot of the times I could avoid the slam throw thing, but like just getting up close to him and trying to melee with the dual blades was just... Or on Brachydios, but Tigrex, I didn't have too much of the dodge timing down. I could see how dual blades would be really good against a monster like Tigrex. I need to do 2 tempered monsters to get a gold Wyverian print, so I can get the Daura gem. He's weak against blast, so I'm gonna get a little Palico help. That blast weapon on there. And it's the hardest fight. Oh no. Wait, what was it gonna change? I don't need the Vigor Wasp spray here. Hopefully I won't need it. And I think he's weak against blast, and blast strength increases with... Yes, okay, so this does do blast, so I'll go with the cocktail. Yeah, I had one character that I made. I had about 65 hours on, and then I made this one and had about 80 something hours on it. Didn't rush through the main game, clearly, because I'm sure people do it in far less than 80 hours, but took my time with it, built up some sets, and had some fun learning specific monsters. Playing through the main game, or beating through the main game, and then after, the playstyle I had on this character was actually like longsword and oh geez, I haven't used the hammer in a little bit. Longsword and Nergigante set. The Nergigante set I liked a lot. I had, like, you know, the full max plus attack boost, and all the set bonuses from the Nerg set was really good. And then I also had the full Xeno'jiiva set. Oh, I still have Fireproof Mantle on. Oh well, hopefully I won't need that second equipment spot anyway. 2, 3, boosh! Man, he is one where particularly earplugs would be a luxury on. Okay, camera, come on. Yeah, I saw that. You know, like, Iceborne seems like it's not just a new game plus kind of feature. There are new monsters in it, but it seems like a lot of the original Elder Dragons and other monsters make a new appearance. God, earplugs would be great. He does so much shouting. Basil has been my bane today. He's just absolutely all over every monster fight I've been getting in. Or it's just been Anjanath and this guy so far, but still. Get out of here. Dude. I didn't use any. Let's do damage. The Vol, yeah. The Vol weapons look really good too. How did you poison? What? Oh, hitboxes. Get out of here. This guy seems harder than Anjanath. Or just harder to DPS. At least. As a tempered. He has a lot more things he does that interrupt. Oh, come on, put that away. Trying to interrupt him here. There we go. Now we can wail on him!